this is Sabrina with Sabrina's Crafty Home Decor. I picked up a box of 8 20-ounce glass iced coffee jars from Temu and decided to decorate them up for, Christmas presents or whatever for people. And I'm going to do 2 here for you on camera. But at the end of this video, I will show you the all 8 of them. This is Waverly Plaster chalk paint, and I'm using my foam brush to dab the paint on to give it texture. And the second one here, I'm using Waverly Ballerina chalk paint. It's a really pretty light pink pastel color. And here I'm drying them with my heat tool and realized it was going to need a second coat. You could see the glass in some areas. So this does take 2 coats. If you like my videos, please be sure to hit subscribe. Then click on the bell, then click on all so that you'll be notified when I upload new videos. And don't worry about getting paint on the edges. It comes off pretty easily, which I will show you here in a minute. So I dried these off screen. And now I'm using a wet wipe and my thumbnail to just wet and scrape off the paint around the rim of the glass. I did the white one off camera. And now that they're all cleaned up, this is rice paper that I picked up at DecoupageCentral.com. And I'm using dishwasher safe Mod Podge. I put a thin layer using my fan brush on the jar and then carefully placed the rice paper on where I wanted it on the jar, making sure that it wasn't crooked, as well as I wasn't leaving any bubbles or wrinkles. And then I put a top layer of the Mod Podge on the top of the rice paper to seal it, as well as the entire jar. And I concentrated heavily on the rim of the jar where the paint meets the rim of the glass. And here, this one needed 2 images, one on either side. So I'm using water and a very thin paintbrush to wet the edges of the image here to make it easier to tear. Torn edges blend better to the background than straight edges do. So this took 2 coats of Mod Podge. I put 1 coat on, and then typically you wait about 2 hours to let that coat dry and then put a second coat on. You can speed up that process if you want to by using a heat tool. And here are all 8 glasses. I think they turned out pretty cute. These jars came with the wooden lids, the glass straws, as well as a straw cleaner for each glass. Some of these were napkins that I picked up at DecoupageNapkin.com. And some of these are rice paper that I picked up at DecoupageCentral.com. This one with the owl, as well as the one on the left there with the butterfly, I used a paintbrush, dipped it in paint, and then kind of used my finger to scrape and spray the the speckled colors on there. I used blue for the owl, and I used a gold paint for the butterfly in the back there, and just kind of sprayed the paint on. And there's our two images. Some of these took just one image because they were larger images, and some of them needed two. Well, thank you so much for watching, and I hope you enjoyed it.